Hello everyone, I'm Feffo and here we are in round 5 of AMRL. Today we race in Hockenheim. We are going to the first round of qualifying. Let's see who will get the fastest lap today. We have Giras setting a purple first sector, Compressor setting a fastest second sector. Let's see who will get the fastest lap. We have Pablo with a fantastic 26.7 great time. Juras P2 in 26.8, just 1 cent of a second from Fabianski in P3. Pablo, who has done a really nice first sector, then a green second sector. Let's see who will get better. And it's Pablo again, 26.6. What a lap from Pablo. Juras and Fabianski didn't get better. We have Juras in P2, Fabianski P3, Lozzi P4, Compressor P5, Burger P6, Eloskian P7, Pio in P8, Senis in P9, Matt in P10, Gironi, Pigeon, Saber, Tito, Vito, Albono, and Lukic. Here we go for the second round of qualifying, this time with soft tires. Let's see who will get the pole position today in Hockenheim. Fabianski here starting with a nice first sector, very clean lines for him. Oh, but he goes into the grass. Giros starting with an awesome first sector, awesome for second sector for him, double purple for him. Let's see, 26.27, really good lap. 26.4 for Pablo, Eloskian in P3 with 26.5. Then Senis with 26.5 also for him. Pablo has done an awesome first sector, but so has done Giros. Let's see who will get better. Fabianski has done the same exact lap as before, but Giros sets the fastest lap in 26. Sets the fastest lap in 26.27. Doesn't get better. Eloskian in P2 gets better at 1.5 cents of a second to Giros. Then Pablo in P3, Sanis in P4, Matt in P5. Great qualifying for him. Fabianski in P6, Ciccio Burger in P7, then Lozzi, Compressor, and Pio. Here we are for the race that starts now with a really nice start for Giros, bad start for Sanis. Oh my god, I'm lagging a bit. Eloskian who gets P2, Pablo who started a bit bad, and he is now in P6. The rain just starts, the race has just started and the rain is coming. In the first lap we have Eloskian fighting with Giros for the P1. Eloskian has had a great first lap, but Fabianski has done a better lap. Fabianski trying to pass both Eloskian and Giros. The rain starts and we have still people out with soft tires and medium tires. Let's see, they all get into the pit lane. What a mess in the pit lane. Eloskian exiting right next to Giros, but Ciccio Burger tries to overtake both of them, but he couldn't get enough speed to do that. Fabianski has gone in P4, Ciccio has gone in P2, but he makes a mistake, so he gets passed by Eloskin and Fabianski, but somehow managed to pass both of them. Eloskin goes into the grass, so Chicho Burger passes him and gets P2. What a messy start, guys. Race surprising the drivers in lap 2. Incredible. We have a fight between Albono and Sanis. Let's see who will get the 5th position. Is Albono defending. Race is going to end soon, but there will still be water on the ground, so I think intermediate tires are the best ones. Pablo overtaking Sanis, but they go out both by a mistake probably of Albono, no, of Pablo, sorry. We have Eloskian, who has been passed by Chicho. Ooh, Chicho Burger does a mistake in the grass, Eloskian, but he does it. Again a mistake. So he couldn't get past Chicho Burger. Everyone is going in the pit lane. Let's see. What a mess again in the pit lane. Pablo being stuck there behind, I think, Sanis. No, Lozzi. Journey down the inside to Albono. Let's see if he can get the 5th position. He can, because Albono goes outside taking the grass. Lozzi behind, waiting for a mistake of both to overtake. Let's see, he gets all the slipstream. He will dive bomb here? No, I don't think so. Albono taking the slipstream and a better exit, so he passes Jeremy down the inside here. Jeremy doesn't seem to get enough speed to overtake Albono again, so he keeps the P5, but Jeremy down the inside again, overtaking Albono for P5. Albono pushed by Lozzi. He gets again the position, but with a switchback, Jeremy regains the position, but both go outside in the grass, so Lozzi takes the position back. Let's see. He takes the 5th position. What an intelligent move from Lozzi. But Albono seems to be faster there in turn 2, so he gets the position back. Jeremy tried to overtake, but Lozzi had a better exit in that corner, so also Albono going again in the grass. Jeremy has gone into the pit wall, and he had been overtaken by Lozzi and Albono both. They are at 2.1 seconds from Chicho Burger ahead. Again, the rain hits the track, so wow, it's a really messy race for now. Giro Ross going into the pit lane. Let's see who will stay out. Is Albono. It's a middle heavy rain, so if I don't know, it's really gamble time here. Chicho here taking in the grass saber cut. There's some people who has already done 3 pit stops. Sabercat with soft tires really struggling here to keep the car on the track. I think he will probably go inside of the pit lane now. Yeah, he does. Also Compressor and Tito down in the pit lane. With Pigeon here, winner of the last race in AMRL. Now heavy rain starts to hit the track, so Sabercat now is the most advantaged driver, because he has full wet tires. I don't think intermediate tires will lose so much time. But the sun comes out again while Albono takes the position to Pablo. Albono has now gone into P7 with massive fights here with Pio, Saber, Compressor and Matt, who goes fully outside, fully out the track there and get passed by Compressor. Let's see, Compressor who tries to take all the slipstream from Pio. Pio does a mistake at the outside, so he gets the position. Sabercat has taken some advantage from the wet tires. He is now in P11, so great job for him. But now there is less water on the track, so he is a bit slower than Compressor here, who got the slipstream. Sabercat also makes a mistake, so Compressor gets past him, and now his target is Senis, who is in P10. Pigeon here taking the slipstream from Albono, who has, I think he has made a mistake because he was really slow down in the straight. Let's see if he managed to catch the position. Yes, around the outside, but they both go out. Pigeon down in the pit lane, putting soft tires. Tito around the outside, trying to get the position, but he has intermediate tires, so he is really slower and he has really less grip than Pigeon. Still messy pit lane there with Gironi, Losi and Pablo. Losi has put medium tires. The first two drivers are still out with the intermediates, but I think they both go in the pit lane putting medium tires. They are 5 seconds. There's a 5-second gap between Eloskian and Fabianski, now down to 3.7 seconds, I think. Yeah. Pablo trying to overtake Losi down the inside here is really difficult in this corner. Overtake without being dirty and without taking the grass. So he has done a really good job. Also with more grippy tires. So Pigeon here is asked to DNF probably because of lagging problems. So we have a really nice fight there with Eloskian and Ciccio. Let's see who will get the P3 of the Hockenheim Grand Prix for now, because also Jeremy and Pablo are really fast, so they could take the P3. Ciccio does a mistake, so Eloskian passes around the outside. It was an actual easy pass, so I don't know there what happened to Ciccio. Ciccio now with a better exit, trying to catch all the slipstream down the inside there. Great pass for him. Let's see if Eloskian can get the position back somehow. Jeremy is getting closer to Eloskian, so they need to hurry up. Eloskian there catching all the slipstream. Let's see if he can get a switch back down the outside. No, he couldn't, but he has somehow a better exit. Let's see. Losken has slightly better racing lines than Chicho Burger. He catches all the slipstream, but he doesn't seem to have the right speed to make an overtake. Then Matt is asked to leave the race. Also, I think because of connection problems like Pigeon. Losken there tries again to catch all the slipstream, but he is not fast enough, I think. Now it is. He passed around the outside. Chicho Burger is now in P4. He has really struggled, Eloscan, to get past Chicho Burger. So now he take a breath. Gironi get passed by Pablo around the outside. Chicho here trying to get the position back from Eloscan. Does a switch back in turn one. What an overtake there. I've never seen anyone pass like that in turn one, so really good job for Chicho Burger. Eloscan who got the car on the grass there in turn 4, I think. Pablo is now 2.4 behind Eloscan, so he lost some time with Jeremy, who has already pitted for the 5th time, I think. Yeah. Eloscan and Chicho Burger, they will pit soon, I think. Lozzi is now in P5 with the pit stop of Jeremy and Pablo. Fabianski pitting for another set of medium tires. Giros is now ahead of 8 seconds with an 8-second gap to Chicho Burger. Huge gap. Fabianski is now up to P2 with the pit stop of Chicho Burger and Eloscan. Lozzi passes them both, but I think he will lose sometime in this set of medium tires. Jeremy, who has really got closer to Eloscan and Chicho. Lozzi there trying to protect himself from the attack of Chicho Burger. He doesn't manage to, so he goes into the pit lane. There is Pablo, who is trying to get closer to Jeremy using the tire advantage, but somehow he is still a bit slower, so he will need some more laps. Let's see, 27.4 for Jeremy, 26.9 for Pablo. Jeremy has done a mistake in corner number 3, so Pablo managed to get past him and get P5. Losken has lost some time from Chicho Burger. Pablo here still struggling to keep behind Jeremy, because somehow, even if Jeremy has hard tires, he is slightly faster than Pablo. I think it's because of the slipstream. Let's see if Fabianski can get to Gioras. If he managed to, we could see a great fight in the last laps of the Hockenheim Grand Prix. We have a fight between Albono and Sabercat. Sabercat catching all the slipstream around the outside there, but he couldn't get the position. Again catches the slipstream, but Albono does a bit of sliding and pushes Sabercat in the grass. Let's see if he can get the position again, but he seems he cannot for now. Albono has done a little mistake in turn number 1, but it's not enough. He has not lost enough time for Sabercat to try and overtake. Let's see, we got someone hitting the pit lane. I think he was Lozzi who hit the pit lane entry and lost, I think, the position with Chicho Burger. Lozzi down the inside, Chicho Burger around the outside, but he can't defend. He couldn't defend. Chicho Burger now in the inside. Lozzi keeps the position. We are now at lap 39 of 31. Let's test if my PC can get to the end. I don't think so, but I will pray for that. Chicho Burger up to P6 after overtaking Lozzi. Nice work for him. Gironi, who still is behind Pablo. And then we have Chicho Burger here, who does go outside in the grass. But still doesn't lose that much time, so it's okay for him. Now I think the fights have ended. Gioras now has started the last lap of the race. He is now finishing the second sector of the race of the track. Gioras coming into the last corner. Gioras wins the Hockenheim Grand Prix for Minardi. Second position for Fabianski. P3 for Eloskian. Great race for him. Then Pablo, Gironi, Lozzi. Great race also for him. Then we have Compressor in P8. Sabercat P9. Albono in P10. The Chicho Burger in P6. Then we have Pio in P12. Then B2 and Sanis in P13 and P14. What a massive race, guys. I've never seen a race like that. Really good race for Minardi with Gioras and Fabianski, who has managed to get a 3.3 seconds gap from the teammate. Awesome job for them. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Feffo. We will see you next time.